for you, and then take advantage of it. Botanica. I think I'm going to prefer to be in a big kitchen. So let's see. Okay, so I have not yet joined, and there is no one else present to join. Um, but I don't know if you noticed, but I also have this other little feature over here on the left hand side of my screen. It's a class list. And this is actually Google Meet attendance. And what it allows you to do is you can import your class list and it will check attendance for you. It'll make it easier for you to check attendance. Isn't that incredible? So that way, if you're meeting with your entire class, you can actually check attendance. Again, all of this is extra stuff that's part that we can sort of take advantage of. Watch what happens when we actually jump into the meet. I'm going to click on join now, and you can see here that I have a meet information, and I'm going to go ahead and just quickly close that. And I have access to some additional add-ons that have sort of popped up. These add-ons, you can see, I think this is Nod over here on the left-hand side, top left-hand corner. I can add emojis, and it will actually drop them in right here in the bottom left-hand corner so people can see it. I can easily raise my hand, and what's nice about this is that it puts it right there on the screen, so it's easy to see. Now, another neat tool that I found pretty awesome is the where is it? Google Meet Plus. And Google Meet Plus sort of works like this. You've got this little bar that runs across the top, and you can move that bar anywhere you like. So in case if it's in the way, you can move it out of the way. But what's kind of cool about it is that you can drop in any kind of emoji. You can also drop in quotes. So if, as you can see, let me go ahead and get rid of nod. So it actually drops in these quotes. So here's, you can see this is dropped in a Hasidic saying, and you or Theodore Roosevelt. So every time you do that, you can drop in something wise and intelligent or whatever. There are also other kinds of games that you can sort of set up here, trivia games. So let's start a quick trivia game. What's the only land mammal native to New England? Show off my knowledge. Um, so I don't know. Maybe an eagle? Oops, I was wrong. So all of this is just, like I said, different features that are part of the part of Google Meet Plus. And again, you can certainly take advantage of them as you like. I don't know if you saw that, but if I click on the little underscore, it's going to actually drop this icon down here, which makes it kind of unobtrusive in case I need to quickly get rid of it. I thought that setting up a timer was kind of cool. And so this makes it easy to set up a timer that you can use. And so as we can, there's a few other resources here. One of them is a sort of very simple built-in whiteboard. And I'm not quite sure if everybody can access this whiteboard, but you can certainly come in and draw things. And what I think is kind of cool is that you can do stuff with Google Meet Plus, and it keeps track of what's going on over here on the right hand side. So I suspect that probably more than one person can access this and use it. Go ahead and now, one of the things I don't see here is an easy way to save it. So I may have to do a screenshot or something if I wanted to grab onto that for a long time. But all of that's available through Google Meet Plus, which is one extension, which is why I think it's so much better than Nod and some of the other tools that are out there. Now, another one to take a look at is the Google Meet Enhancement Suite. I have a feeling that it's probably going to cost money and time, but you can see that there's push to talk. You can hold the left shift key to unmute. You can skip that join screen that pops up at the start of a Google Meet. And then, of course, you can quickly leave a call if you press Shift K. There's auto captions, auto mute, video off, and apparently they're working on picture-in-a-picture in dark mode, but those aren't available yet. Now, even though Google Meet has a grid view, I forget what it is off the top of my head. There is also another grid view from Google Meet that you can use, and it does give you some grid functionality that you can check out. Unfortunately, since there's only one of me in this particular Google Meet, I can't share or show you what that looks like. Now, there's a lot of things to keep in mind when you're working with Google Meet, and I'm going to just quickly pull up a blog entry I wrote about this some time ago. I've talk a little bit about all the Chrome extensions, and there's even a few more. But if you're thinking about using Google Meet in the classroom, one of the things that you really need to keep in mind is that you want to turn on Meet only when you're ready to enter and be the first person in a Google Meet. And that's important because it gives you ownership of the Meet. So that means that when you're talking about sharing the link to the Google Meet in your class, you may not want to make it available to your students. You may want to come into your settings and actually not let them see it. What you can do is copy it